right, and we are back to day 50 something, I think. I am out here in San Diego. I just got back yesterday from Ista, out in the desert. Finally back with solid internet connection and air conditioning, and back in the real world with regular people, and my eyes are a little bit swollen, I think because I just had a lot of salty food when I got back. It was a lot of like vegetarian and like very, very healthy foods, and when I got back I just went hard on a pizza, lots of chocolate, candies, and I think my sodium situation did not process last night, and now I'm like, ugh. But I'm feeling great. I had like 10 hours of sleep. Yeah, it was impossible to get good sleep there. Like there's just too much going on. It was just like too exciting, and also the desert climate. My body wasn't used to it, and I wasn't able to sleep very long into the mornings, and yeah, I just gave up on trying to get enough sleep, and so I'm feeling good now. I got a really full night of sleep, but I definitely have a lot of sleep debt, and I'll probably need multiple nights of like intense indulgence of rest before I feel regular. But yeah, I am going to probably do like a separate video to recap the week. And I may use clips from what I recorded there, the vlogs that I recorded there. Or I may not. I think what I'm gonna do is at least watch everything and then try to get all the content and figure out what's important to share, and then create kind of a review video of my experience. It's gonna be tricky because it was some weird shit, and I want to honor the integrity of it and the confidentiality of it, and because there's other people involved, and there's some like sensitive stuff going on, and there's also a group agreement we made to make sure we protect kind of the confidentiality of other people's experiences, and also there's like a value to privacy, and there's a power to privacy. And so, yeah, I have to spend some time thinking about how much I want to share about my own experiences, and specifically what we did. But I mean, overall, I can share that like I feel very humbled. I feel like I learned a lot of things about just like the fundamental basics of my sexuality, and like how I relate to people, or how I relate sexually to the people that I relate sexually to, and how to navigate those interactions with a lot more higher resolution communication, and how much more possibility there is to like meet people at like shallower levels, and still have like very safe, very fulfilling and satiating, and pleasurable experiences that feel like fully in integrity and in full alignment with the other person. Like it, it really feels like a set of skills that I wish were like basic fundamentals that were taught in the education system in school. Kind of like how people often say when they learn about like taking care of their money, taxes, investing, how when they learn it, it's just like, why isn't this like a basic thing that we're taught? Um, the stuff I learned at ISTA around like attraction and and maybe even like not flirting, but like engaging through via the channel of like attraction and sensual sexual charge, um like that whole dance of like how to like communicate with somebody and like be open about your desires and what you're feeling about them. Like there's this whole structure of way that, um given both people have that template available to them, there's like all these ways that you can enjoy pleasure together, without it being weird or awkward. I mean, it can be uncomfortable, um, but I found, or I guess I was taught a model of how that kind of engagement can be architected in like a really fun and comprehensively, uh, ethically clean way, and like to feel so super aligned with the other person, and like to be able to like really play, and enjoy each other with like very very, uh, uh, thorough safety and sense of togetherness in terms of expectations. It was really fun, and it also allowed me to feel a lot of attraction and, desire for women that I normally wouldn't, because of all these fears about expectations and and what it means about the experience and all this stuff. And like I was able to like really let go and feel very free in enjoying all the different ways that I'm attracted to people, whether it's like through their voice or that it's through just like personality quirks, and like how my body reacted to that and what I wanted to do with them. And it's not like this is super new awareness for me, but it is new in that I get to like actually share with the other person and then figure out what we're gonna do about it, in a way that was like fun and playful, um, and also to feel like the mutual attraction coming back to me in all these different ways. And I don't know, it was just like very affirming, very like I felt a lot of innocence return to my perception of like my sexual attraction, um and I felt a lot of like safety. Like I felt, like, because like with sexual attraction and like especially like as a dude, getting older, like you can really start to associate like creepiness and like shame and judgment around desires, or like I don't know, there's just like a lot of like dirt woven in to the layers, and I feel like this program helped me let go of a lot of that, and also have experiences where these things were validated like sincerely, and yeah, I just felt a lot of, and it wasn't all just about sex, like sex is such like a rich channel to experience these things through, because there's so much sensual, um, experience to it. But it wasn't just about that. It was also, and maybe more, even more, just about the appreciation of other humans, and just like their energy and their vibrancy and their aliveness, and then also my own too, like how many different personalities and configurations of mood are available within me to not just feel but to take pleasure in, And man, what's getting in the way of me fully embracing how much I enjoy life and how much I enjoy other people, and um, how much I filter to protect myself. There's all these different like dirt on the windshield stuff that got cleared for me, and it wasn't like complete. I'm not like a totally changed person, but I just got so much out of it. I was so impressed by how the faculty and just like the system of this organization were able to create both a curriculum and to have like the right leadership in place to execute on that curriculum and that culture, um, in a way where we were able to have education and experiences around sensuality, around like love and spirit, and around sexuality that felt very clean and transparent and honest and safe, uh, and also non-possessive, if that makes sense, like the way that maybe like a religion or like a cult might try to keep pulling you in. It was just very like extremely respectful of every level of boundary that a person wanted to have for themselves. And yeah, I highly respect, at least, I don't know how it is with others, because like there's different programs all around the world, and they're facilitated and organized by various leaders, and so I don't know what the cultural tone of all these other places are, but the one I went to here, led by Kamala Devi in San Diego, very, very impressed. I was very, very impressed by the comprehensiveness and the level of care with which they held the like emotional and ethical integrity of what they call the container, like the bounds of the experience and the collective agreement that we have. Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about this for a long time, and excited to put together a video for it. But I do need time. Like it was a lot. I know that's like quite vague. I wish I could share more details because there's some juicy details, but I do need to kind of hold some of those privately so that I can really extract the nutrients and the nourishment and the insights from them, and then decide if I want to share which ones I want to share. Yeah, I feel really happy. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.